Hello, this is stage 3 of our Via Dinarica ride. In the first two stages we cycled from Ohrid in North Macedonia all the way to Mount Dinara in Croatia. For this last stage we decided to follow the coast, do some island hopping, cross the Istrian peninsula all the way over to Trieste in Italy, where this almost epic journey ends. So enjoy!
Good morning. This is the first day on the bike for our stage 3 of Via Dinarica. We're cruising between Sibenik and Zadar. Good morning, Darina.
Happy chica.
I love it if she shows some excitement.
This is holiday.
Okay. What, at the mountains?
That was just a warm-up. Look at this.
Oh, you want to go for a swim?
Oh, good, huh?
I mean, it's early. So, after a swim and a few bickies, we're back on the bike. Darina wonders what I'm spouting about. I won't tell her. We're heading out to park, and it really looks like whoever's not coming back from park has to go to park. It's definitely a change of scenery from the first two stages. Ooh. Oopsie on the road. That's where we came from, and this is where we should go to. Yeah.
Maybe 15 meters.
Danny McAskill would do it. I won't. There's a bit of a push possibility, and then two to a bike. Try to clamber down at the easiest point. We'll try that. It's a whole lot better than 10 k's back and then twice over the mountain. So yeah, we'll try. I think it's easier without the luggage.
Here, do you want me to give you a hand?
No, I'll try without. There's only one bike and the luggage left. So the hiker-biker part is completed. Hope we can cycle the rest. I'm hanging out for a beer. Ready for the first ferry. The brakes are getting louder and louder. Hello.
Zadnji tamo stane do uvrstu. It's okay. You can go.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes.
Now, look behind me, Darina's taking a picture.
Well, we've made it to the next ferry port.
Yeah.
And we've had thunder and lightning all in the last space of 10 minutes.
But we overtook all the cars queuing there. Felt great.
And you know what? This time we didn't know what time the ferry was coming in. We just thought we'd just go with the flow. And it just arrived, it's unloading, and there's an awful lot of people waiting to get on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But there's always space for 2 bicycles.
Anyway, they all want to go to Rab, and it's pouring. And you know what? It's lovely. Look what we have here. Wow.
Oh, those are a whole lot cooler than my water.
Oh, you can snorkel down there, of course, look. So what we see on the other side are the Dinaric Alps.
Yeah, the ones with the clouds.
So we're still on the Via Dinarica. This time we're just looking at them. And it's fine by me. Well, after a lovely afternoon in the town of Trieste, guess what? We're climbing again. Yes, I see not all the climbs are being counted, but according to this, it's climb number 101 of 115. Court tells me the climbs are finished. Well, I guess he's in for a surprise too. Mainland Croatia, or on the Istria Peninsula. Said goodbye to the islands, but obviously not to the hills. Now this takes the biscuit. 14%. Court Baylor. You're not well in the head. We are on the lookout for the smallest city in the world, called Hum, here in the Istria Peninsula. You have no idea the mountains and the hills and the percents we've climbed just in the last hour to get here. Oh my God. And now we're going steep downhill. There was a sign back there that said it was 1 kilometre away. So something tells me it's this medieval village on the hill, of course. Kurt didn't have enough with his medieval town. He's come for medieval town number 2.
I've come for food.
Kurt's been climbing up and down mountains all afternoon looking for food. Do we really want to go to Slum after Hum?
Well, have you been to worse places?
We'll find out. So, Slum has an incline of 14%. I'm sure now it's even more.
No, it says 12, but I guess it's lying.
Kurt's pushing my bike.
I cycled mine up and it's deep enough to break your knees and your lungs.
And we're not even on kilometre 4 since we started this morning. It's our last day. We should be trained, but I guess maybe I should have stretched this morning. So, we've made it to the top of the hill, and Irina's conclusion is Slum must be in heaven, but it's hell to get there. There you go, Kurt came up with the answer. Barbed wire and huge big fence could be related to the refugee crisis. We cycled and cycled and cycled yesterday looking for a picnic spot, and now we've crossed the border into Slovenia, and voila. I'm not sure if we even had 20 kilometers through Slovenia, but we're just at the Italian border. Let's see if they're checking.
It's 12 o'clock in the morning and we're in country number 3. We're very busy, and actually none of these 3 countries were called Liechtenstein or Andorra, so quite an achievement.
Oh, there's a snake. And he's alive. Half alive. That's the biggest one we've seen. You look as if you have an idea.
Yeah. Remember the last time we went up and down industrial estates on the entrance into Triest?
For 2 hours, I remember it.
Yeah. And after that, some clever person told us that there's actually a ferry from Murcia into Trieste. So we could try that one out.
Okay.
Goodbye. Ciao, buon voyage. Ciao.
Grazie mille.
Niente, ciao.
So Kurt, to save us the last 5 or 6 kilometres, has come up with this wonderful idea that we take a ferry into Trieste. And all the hotels in booking are gone, unless we want to pay, of course, 300 euros a night. Airbnb, low on the ground, no space for bikes, so we're just going to wing it.
I trust Irina, she's always capable of shedding a tear for a cheaper price and a room.
Oh, what an image you're painting of me. I would call
Wouldn't
that
you be proud of that?
resourcefulness is what I'd call it.
Oh.
So you can do your blah blah here.
Oh. Irina's filming again.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
we made it. I thought the big ending would be on Canale Grande, but
We could do a second finale grande there, but I was
Okay.
afraid it was going to start pouring with rain. Yeah.
Plaza d'Italia. It's not as grand, but Canale Grande has connotations to Venice. I like that. And I like
The
it.
finale of our 1400 odd kilometers later, 115 times later.
Yeah, 22 kilometers up, straight up. We're heroes. Self-proclaimed heroes.
Of course, you're not going to like this.
No, I
but
won't.
the G20 summit is on in Trieste, hence there's no rooms available.
I have to say, in the end, it wasn't a bad thing that the G20 had some meeting in Trieste and all the hotels were booked, because it's just as nice in Venice.